Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We'll get started in a couple of minutes, but we'll give some time for everyone to filter in. Feel free to take this time to use the chat in the Zoom call to share with us where you're joining us from. I am right now in a
Oh,
very sunny, beautiful. Oh, yeah, sorry, Krista.
can you make sure the chat is turned on?
Oh,
I
yes.
can only message
My bad.
you right now.
Attendees can chat with everyone. I have it as. Okay, there we go.
Oh, perfect.
There we go.
Oh,
Awesome.
yes.
Um, Great. Welcome, everybody. I'm in a beautiful, very sunny Toronto fall day. And we're going to enjoy the sunshine because it's going to be dark at like 4 p.m. Hi, Andrew. Welcome.
I'm in classic Vancouver, as it's not so lovingly
Vancouver.
called for or Vancouver.
All right. We have friends joining from Florida. I hope it's warm there. I think it's warm there.
I love that.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll get started in a few minutes. 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
The dream, the dream.
I forget what
Cloudy
that's like.
Toronto.
And rainy in Missouri State. Nice. It's rainy there. Oh no.
Oh,
Awesome.
the UAE, Southwestern
UAE
Ontario.
must be late in the UAE now. So thank you for joining us, even though it's pretty late in the day for you. Awesome. Well,
Right.
people from everywhere.
Toronto.
Sunny and Whitby. That's good to hear.
Love that.
9 p.m. UAE time. Yeah, that's my bedtime. 9 p.m. Toronto time. Well,
Yeah,
thank you so
especially
much
when
for
it's
joining.
dark. It's dark
Sure.
so early that,
Can I go to bed at 6 p.m.?
yeah, honestly.
Well, we've lots of friends joining us from Florida. Amazing. Perfect. Okay, well, we could get started. And anyone joining us now, feel free to share with us where you're joining us from. And yes, the chat and the Q&A are both open throughout the session, so you can throw in any comments and feedback as we go. And yes, and let us get started then. So, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're joining us from. My name is Erica. I'm the Customer Success Manager at Akindi, and we're joined today by Krista, our Product Manager. Thank you for taking the time for joining us for this Akindi 101 webinar. We have quite the turnout today. I believe this is our largest webinar yet. So thank you for being part of that. And I know many of you are probably very busy with exams right around the corner, which is crazy to me. I can't believe it's already exams. So thank you for taking the time for tuning in today, and hopefully you'll walk away from this session feeling ready and confident to use Akindi in your upcoming assessments. So a couple of housekeeping items. The Q&A is open. The chat box is also open. Krista will be helping field questions throughout the webinar, but I'll also be stopping throughout the demo for questions as well. So feel free to drop questions in the chat and we'll catch up with you then. The webinar is also being recorded and will be shared afterwards along with other resources. So let's get started. So before we begin, here is an agenda of what we're going to be going over today. First, we're going to have a little chat about what Akindi has been up to and how we got to where we got to today. Then we'll do an assessment demo where I will walk you through a complete walkthrough of how to create an Akindi paper assessment from launching from your LMS course shell to uploading your grades to your gradebook. And then we'll end with a Q&A. And because today is such a special webinar day, we also have some prize questions for those of you who are staying till the end. So, over the years, we've heard a lot from instructors who've been trying to find ways to create assessments to prevent cheating. Currently, running multiple versions of assessment is the primary way instructors protect academic integrity. But we also know that the current way to create multi version assessments is very time consuming, it's error prone, and the formatting is just a nightmare. We've heard your feedback and we've heard your frustrations. And at Akindi, we spent a lot of time trying to find a good solution to help you make better assessments and to make better use of your time. We've gone through a few iterations, and we are so excited to show you what we've been working on and continue to work on. Akindi's newest features will address problems in creating multi-version assessments and now meets instructors at the beginning of the assessment workflow so that you can draft and edit your question content directly in Akindi, taking out all the manual work. So without further delay, let's pop into Akindi. So for today's demo, I'm going to be using Blackboard. Akindi is also integrated with Moodle, Brightspace D2L, and Canvas. So it depends on which integration you have with your institution. Following this webinar, I will send out a step-by-step guide for each of the integrations. So you'll have a guide on how to enable Akindi in your course shell. So to begin, if you're using Blackboard, you'll sign into your Blackboard account. You'll go to the course that you want to launch Akindi from. You'll go to Books and Tools. And then Akindi should already be available for you here. So you'll click, yours will look slightly different. Mine has a bunch of different Akindis, but you'll click Launch Akindi. And then this will take you to the Akindi launch page. We'll click Launch Akindi Assessments here. And this is Akindi. You'll notice that you did not need to have a separate login for Akindi. Being authorized in your learning management system is all the authorization you need. You'll also notice that your roster has already automatically been synced over to Akindi. And each time you launch Akindi, the roster will resync. So this is particularly helpful at the beginning of semesters where students are adding or dropping in your course. You don't need to manually do any of editing for your roster in Akindi. All that will be brought over directly from your course shell. So to begin to create an assessment, we're gonna click Create Assessment up here. And here we have the beginning of the new assessment workflow. I also want to point out that Akindi Classic, so just the bubble sheet, the Akindi that many of you are familiar with, is still available for you, and that can be accessed here, as well as online assessments. But today I'm going to show you how to use Akindi in the new workflow, where Akindi will automatically generate scrambled versions of your assessment for you, as well as handle your question content. So to begin, I'm going to find a Word document of my assessment. And I'm going to upload that into Akindi. While that is uploading, I just want to give you a look at what my document looks like. So this is my Word document that I'm currently uploading into Akindi. You can see my questions are numbered and my answers are lettered. Akindi can support images, tables, as well as question groups. So question groups are questions that must remain intact throughout the scrambling for it to make sense. You'll also notice that there are bolded and highlighted answers. So Akindi is able to automatically detect this as the correct answer to your question to create your answer key when you upload it onto Akindi. So you can bold, highlight, or add an asterisk to your correct answers. So if we pop back over to Akindi here, you can see my assessment has now been uploaded onto Akindi, and it looks exactly like what my document looks like. This is your assessment editor. On the left-hand side, you have the main 3 steps that will guide you through this workflow. And in the center here, you have your editor. And this functions very similarly to a Word document in the sense that you can edit and type directly here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to give my assessment a title. So with exams coming up, I'm going to name this Final Exam. If I have any instructions for my assessment, you can also add it here. So you have, or if you have a separate cover page, you can also add your cover page content in this area as well. In the last step, there is an option for you to create a separate cover page. If you don't create a separate cover page, this content here would just remain at the top of the page above question 1 as we see it now. So as we can see here, your answer key has already automatically been identified based on how you formatted your Word document. So the green will indicate your selected answer key. The table has already also automatically been brought into Akindi as well as images. You can add images into Akindi as well. You can copy and paste the image, or if you have the image file, you can just drag and drop that directly into Akindi. You can also customize your table once it's been imported as well. Earlier, we talked about question groups. So you can see here that there is a dotted line that goes around these three questions. And Akindi is able to automatically detect this as a question group based on the wording used here. So wording such as use the image below to answer the X amount of questions, and Akindi will automatically group this as a question group when it uploads. And what that means is that these three questions will not separate from the image above during the scrambling process. If you'd like to create a new question, all you have to do is click enter, and then you can add your question, click enter again to add your answer. To select your answer key, you'll simply click on the correct answer there. If you want to change the weight of your question, each question can be changed individually, but you can also do it in bulk. So I'll show you how to do it individually. You'll click the change mark toggle here. And this is very similar to what is currently set up in Akindi Classic. So if you want to change, if it's a multi-select question, for example, if you want to change how this question is marked, you can do exact, partial marks, or either or marks. You can also choose to deduct incorrect answers or create a bonus question as well. If you would like to do this in bulk, if you hover here, there is a all button, and this will highlight all of your questions in your assessment. To change the marking weight of all the questions, you'll go to this select toggle at the bottom of the page here, and it's the exact same module where you'll choose and edit how many points you want to change all the marks to at once. So I'm just going to delete this. Perfect. So before we get to the next step, I'm just going to pause for any questions.
Yes, perfect. So one of the questions was, could you repeat just how to upload the Word document to Akindi?
Sure. So it will look a bit different the first time you go in to create a new assessment, but you can actually import a new document directly into Akindi right now if you just click the import button here. And the same module will come up. You'll choose the file that is currently saved into your computer. So it's a Word document. And you'll select that file, and then you'll simply click upload, and Akindi will then upload that whole file onto the software or onto the window. Right now, we can only support Word documents, though, not PDFs.
Yes, perfect. Erica mentioned how to add a cover page. Can you review that as they have a full page of text?
Yes, so that's on our last step, and I can get to that when we get to the third step here. But yes, there is an option to have a complete separate cover page with whatever content you add in this instruction section here. So I only have 2 pages, but you could add like as much text as you want.
Perfect. Okay, I'll tackle this question just because I started typing the answer and just didn't have time to finish it before responding. But will images included in the Word doc upload automatically? And somebody said they've had mixed results. Sometimes it works flawlessly. So yes, theoretically, images contained in your Word document will be uploaded automatically, as you can see in Erica's example there. That being said, we we recommend reviewing after upload. Sometimes an image could be missed. We're always improving our importer to make sure we try to improve that and all images are captured. But I recommend just verifying, and if any images were missed and need to be uploaded, you can just add those directly into Akindi. Okay, another question. Can this handle multiple answer questions, like multi-select questions?
Yes, absolutely. So in my example earlier, I had multiple select here, for example. So say if I have three here, in your answer key, when you upload the document, you'll just bold all three or how many answers are correct for that question. And if you want to change the weight of how this multi-select question is graded, you'll just select that one question and you'll change it based on partial, either or exact.
Perfect. For grouped questions, will Akindi scramble the questions inside the group?
That's a great question. And we very excitedly can say yes. We didn't before, but now we can. Yes.
Yeah, so they will, and we're working on like more granular control so that you can control whether or not they will be scrambled. Um, what about written response questions?
Great question. So right now, Akindi is unable to support written response questions, whether that be fill in the blank, short answer, essay. We are working on that where you'll be able to include the question into Akindi. Akindi will not grade this question. This is still something that will be graded manually outside of Akindi, but in the future release, we will be able to support including this question into Akindi. As of right now, that is not supported. That is something that will have to be added into your assessment outside of Akindi. However, when we get to the responses section, we do have the ability to enter hand graded marks into your results so that when you send grades to your grade book, you'll have a combined grade of both your multiple choice and your short answer questions or your written response questions.
Mhm. When selecting deduct points for incorrect answers, can students earn negative points? Can they go below zero?
Also a great question. So no, it'll stop at zero. So yeah, if they are deducting incorrect points, it will yeah the maximum is zero, minimum is zero.
Yes, absolutely. Last question, and then I'll respond to any other ones just in writing. Does Akindi include any accessibility tools?
Yeah, so
Hmm.
that is something that we are working on. Later, I'll be able to show you a step where you can toggle the font size and the formatting of the document to meet accessibility criteria. But that is something that we are getting feedback on and that we are improving on as well.
Perfect. And then last question, which is like a perfect segue into the next step. Is there a way to mark a question or an answer to keep it from being scrambled? I'm
Yeah.
thinking mostly all of the above, which should be the last answer option.
Yes, and we do. So let me actually show you that right now. So at this point, we are ready to scramble our assessment. So this is what would have taken you hours to do when Akindi is going to do that in a matter of seconds for you. So you have the option to scramble just your questions, just your answers, or both. So if you only want to scramble your questions, your answer options will remain the same in the same order, but your questions will move around. And then if you want to scramble just your answers, your questions will stay in the same order, but your answers will move around. For situations where you're scrambling answers and you have an option such as none of the above, when you scramble answers, Akindi is able to smart detect what those answer options are that cannot or should not be moving. So, such as none of the above or all of the above. So, as long as those select answer options are at the last option, Akindi will be able to lock it, as you can see here in the red lock button, so that when it scrambles, it will always remain as the last option. So answer scrabbling is actually a relatively new feature that we released a few weeks ago. So we're very excited to be able to showcase that now. That was a very heavily requested feature. So yeah, you can see there's a none of the above, and I think I have a all of the above here as well. What this doesn't work for is if you have answer options such as A and B or C and D, because A and B will change depending on how the scrambling lands. So Akindi will not automatically lock those either.
Perfect. I just want to add to that we are like, yeah, right now we just auto detect. We are going to be adding the ability to like lock a question or lock an answer. That's coming relatively soon. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to drop a little product in there.
Thanks, Mr. It's great having our product manager here because then she can also drop tidbits that even is like, oh, I'm like, oh, really? All right, excellent. So now we can also choose how many versions of this assessment you want to scramble. So, depending on how many how many versions you choose here, Akindi will automatically scramble that many versions for you. So we'll support up to 6 different versions. For today, I'm just going to show 2 versions. And if you're interested in seeing how the mapping falls for these questions, you can click the Show Mapping button. And Akindi here will show you your original question, order, and answer, and where that question has fallen in version A and version B, as well as which is the correct answer in that respective version. And when you're ready to go, you can now move on to the next step. If you're familiar with Akindi Classic, this is a very similar layout where you'll choose your bubble sheet template based on how many questions you have in your assessment. I only have 10 questions in my assessment, so I'm going to use the 50 question template. Akindi will only mark up to how many questions you have in your answer key, so it will ignore the last 40 questions here. You also have the option to pre-fill your student information. So if you decide to pre-fill your student information, students' first name, last name, and their student ID will already be printed on the bubble sheets when Akindi generates it. This is particularly helpful if you have a smaller class and you don't want to worry about students not knowing their student ID. But if you have a larger class, this could be a bit trickier as you'll have to ensure each student gets their respective bubble sheet. You can also then customize what kind of information you want and the header of your bubble sheet as well. And then when you're ready, you'll just click Next. And then now you've reached the final step of your assessment creation. Excuse me. This is your original document. So this is essentially what you have uploaded onto Akindi. This is not to be distributed to your students. It's just for your reference only. If you want to see the different versions, here are the preview. So you have version A preview, and then you have version B preview. So you can see that all of the above has remained in the last answer option, as well as none of the above, and that the questions and the answers have all been scrambled, as well as the question group has remained intact here. By default, Akindi is going to recognize shorter answer options, and in an effort to save paper, we'll put it in a horizontal format. But if you don't like that, you can also toggle that off into a list format. Earlier, we talked about a separate cover page. So this is the step where you'll create a separate cover page. You'll toggle that on, and Akindi will create a separate page for you here. Currently, we do not have the ability to see page breaks. That is something our team is working on as well. But when this is printed out, there will be a separate page here before question 1 on the next page. And this applies to both versions as well. And lastly, you have your bubble sheet here. When you're ready, you'll download your bubble sheet all your documents by clicking the download button here. And what Akindi is doing is that it is generating a zip file. And within this zip file, you have a PDF for each of the documents you see here. So a PDF for your original, a PDF for version A, version B, and version B, and a PDF for your bubble sheets. If you did not pre-fill your bubble sheets for student information, you'll just have one blank sheet and you'll print that as many times as you need. So I'll pause here before we move on to see if there's any questions.
Perfect. We don't, I mean, we have some questions that I'll just respond to in the chat. Or I guess this one we can, actually we'll answer both out loud. Okay. So if the original document has alt text for images, will that transfer over to Akindi?
Great question. So no, I do not believe it does, right, Krista? Yeah, it does not. So only the image will come over.
That is something that we look to improve. We're looking to improve, but at the moment it won't. Yeah. Does it cost money to choose this version of Akindi?
No, it does not. It is included in your current licensing. Like nothing has changed in terms of the cost portion. This is a new feature, a new product that we're happy to support with the current pricing.
Yes, absolutely. Great. Those are all the questions we
Excellent.
have right now.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, so at this point, we have downloaded our zip file. We've downloaded our scrambled versions and our bubble sheets, and now we're ready to print. So you can use any type of printer. Doesn't have to be any fancy printer, any type of printer on any type of regular sized white paper. And the key thing is you want to pay attention to the four corner squares as well as the QR code on the bubble sheet. Akindi uses these five elements to read the bubble sheet. So if when you're printing, if any of these five elements are missing or damaged, it could lead to scanning errors later on. So what you want to do is you want to print the bubble sheet and you want to print your scrambled assessments. On test day, you'll give students their bubble sheets as well as one of the scrambled versions of their assessment. And students will self-indicate on the bubble sheet which version they're writing using the version bubble. Students can use any type of writing utensil, so pen, pencil, marker. The key here is to create contrast. Akindi reads contrast. So the darker and more full the bubble is, the easier it is for Akindi to read and process the scans when you scan them in. Once the test has been administered and is done, you'll collect the bubble sheets and then you will scan the bubble sheets into Akindi. You can use any type of scanner. And if you're using an office scanner, a lot of them can take sheets in bulk. So you just pile them up and you just feed them through. You don't need to do any type of sorting. You don't have to sort by section or you don't have to sort by version. You don't even have to have the sheet orientated in the correct way. Akindi will do all of that for you using the four corner squares and the QR code. Once you have scanned the bubble sheets, your scanner will usually send this to you as a PDF through your email or load it directly onto your device, depending on how your scanner is set up. And it is this PDF that you will upload onto Akindi. So when you're ready to go back and upload your assessment, you'll go back to your LMS dashboard, LMS account, and you'll relaunch Akindi from your course shell. And you'll end up back in Akindi dashboard like this. And you can see my final exam is here that I just created. And the visual cue is letting me know that it is time to upload my response sheets. So there's two ways to upload response sheets onto Akindi. The way I'm going to show you today is through the browser where you have the file saved onto your device. The other method is to use this unique upload email. So if your scanner has the ability to input an email, if you use this unique email to scan your bubble sheets, the scanner will send the bubble sheets directly to your assessment here, and you don't have to do the manual step of uploading it through the browser. But today we're going to upload through the browser. So I'm going to click Upload Response Sheets. I'll choose the file that my scanner has sent me. And now I'm going to click Upload. So Akindi typically takes 1 to 2 seconds to process each sheet. So it'll only take a couple of minutes to process this PDF of 40 sheets. What Akindi is doing right now is that it is looking for the four corner squares and the QR code. It will surface anything it is unsure how to grade, like missing student IDs or missing versions or vague or unclear question bubbles for you to digitally resolve. So instead of you needing to manually dig through bubble sheets to find these errors, Akindi is catching all these issues for you to review all in one place in just a couple of minutes.
We can answer a few questions while we
Yeah.
wait for these last few test sheets. So, the first one on the bubble sheet, is there a problem with using the blank space below the bubble information for a written question to be graded by hand as long as the student doesn't write over the corner squares?
Yes, exactly. So that's the key is as long as the students do not write over the corner squares or doodle on the corner squares or in any way kind of touch the corner squares or the QR code, then yes, by all means, you can use the blank space underneath the bubble sheet, underneath the bubbles.
Yeah. This is more of a comment, but wanted to highlight it. Alex says, make sure the bubble sheet scan is straight. Dealing with bubble sheets that have scanned or slightly skewed makes grading difficult.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, typically we see that most common, like sometimes instructors will try to scan it with their phone and that will lead to skewing. So we recommend using a scanner.
It's just a smoother user experience. Use a scanner and try your best to make sure that the sheet is straight, which a
Yeah,
scanner is typically pretty good at doing.
perfect. The last question that we can jump into, and yeah, trying to fix with Photoshop doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, but it definitely is just easier to scan it with a scanner. Um, how does it tell which version the student wrote?
Yes, so students self indicate which version they wrote using their bubble sheet. On their bubble sheet, there will be a version bubbled, and I can show you that in our next step, where students will bubble in like A, B, C, D, E, which version they're writing. And then when that gets scanned into Akindi, Akindi will read which version bubble they've bubbled in to mark it against the respective answer key.
Perfect. And last one before, and then there's some questions that we'll get to later, but one question is if students are writing the test in the accommodation center, do we send a PDF of the exam to that office?
Yeah, so it depends on how you have it set up in your institution. If it is set up in a way that it is expected that the exam center is expecting that you need the physical bubble scrambled version, then yes, you'll need to email that version to the test center for them to print off so that your student writing in the exam center can have that with them.
Perfect. Okay, and sorry, I keep saying one more question, then more questions come in. So,
No problem.
one more question. Can I have mix and match questions?
That's actually so exciting that you asked that. We are actually so close, like I like days away from releasing matching questions. It's very exciting. It's in the final testing stages. And yes, we are able to support matching questions, and it'll be actually the first of many different question types that Akindi is going to be able to support going forward. So it's no longer just multiple choice. It's going to be also questions such as matching or short answers such as that. So exciting things are coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Erica. There's some questions I'll answer in text and some we'll circle back to later. Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, everybody. All right. So our sheets have now done processing. And you can see here, Akindi has pulled up a exceptions or error a summary. So these are vague bubbles that require your attention. And we're going to review these in the review and fix exceptions tab here. So this is review and fix, and it essentially has pulled any vague or unsure bubbles all in one place for you to review. There are three main exceptions. The first one is student ID, such as here, Akindi is unable to identify which student this sheet belongs to based off how the bubbles are filled in. Mainly because the student didn't fill in all their bubbles, so it's missing one here. To assign this sheet to the student, we can type in the student's name and click enter, and then Akindi will automatically assign that to the student. If you pre-filled your bubble sheets, it's very unlikely you're going to get any student ID issues. But this is mostly user error when students don't fill in their bubbles properly. Akindi only reads bubbles. It doesn't read content. So it doesn't matter that the student has written in their student ID number without filling the bubbles. Akindi has no idea who the student is. So another way to assign this would be to type in their student ID to assign this sheet to Dorothy. And same here, Mary didn't fill in their bubbles properly, so we'll just assign this to Mary here. And that is clearing your student ID exceptions. So the next exception is the version code. So earlier we had a question about how students can tell, or how do we tell, as a Kindi tell, which version that the student is writing. And on your bubble sheet, you'll have these version bubbles right here. Students will self indicate by bubbling in the bubble that of the version that they're writing. But in the situation where a student doesn't bubble in the version that they're writing, Akindi will flag this for you so that you can assign the version for this student. It'll also give you a predicted mark up here based off the answer key. Akindi, as suggested, if they're writing version A, they'll have this mark. If they're writing version B, they'll have this mark. So I think here Lillian wrote version B, so we'll assign version B to them, and then that's done there. Our last exception is the student response exception. So student response exceptions are bubbles that Akindi is not sure if it's correctly read. And this could include bubbles where students have bubbled in more options than the answer key has detected. So in this case, the answer key only has one option, but the student bubbled two answers. So it's just asking you to double check, is this correct? The key thing to remember for student response exceptions is you want to make sure that the bubbles that are bubbled in here match what the student has written on their sheet. So in this case, A and C are bubbled. I'll confirm this response. Same here, B and C are bubbled, so I'll confirm this. And in a situation where a student has changed their mind and crossed out their bubble, because Akindi reads contrast, Akindi has still able to pick up this bubble despite it being crossed out. Using our human eyes, we can see that this is crossed out, so I'm going to deselect C, so the student only bubbled in A. I'll confirm this response as well. Because Akindi reads contrast, if a bubble is not filled in dark enough, but still dark enough for Akindi to recognize that something is there, it will pull it as a student response exception here. So I can see here the student bubbled in A. I'm going to click A so these two match, and then I'll confirm the responses there. So that is our review and fixing exceptions. Before we move on, do we have any questions?
Yes. So there was a case which a student ID exception was incorrectly assigned to the wrong ID.
Mhm.
Can it be fixed after it's been fixed? Is there a way
Yes,
to like
yes.
revisit? Yeah.
Yeah, so the good thing here is like with the kidney, nothing is permanent. Everything is fixable. So there's a couple ways to fix this. So if you notice like right away, oh no, that was to the wrong student, you can actually click on the show toggle here, find that student that you misassigned to, and then you can just type in their name, the correct name, and you'll click enter, and then that will reassign the sheet to that student. You can also fix this when we look at the responses chart as well.
Yeah. Great. Thanks so much, Erica.
No problem. Excellent. So when we're ready to view results, we're going to click on the view results, the button right here. So here is our results. Akindi actually, oops, sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to preface and say that the results here are going to look a little strange just because my demo, sorry, one moment. There we go. Okay, there we go. That looks better. 77% average. Okay, so here is our overview results tab. And the results here gives you an overview of how your assessment has ran. So Akindi combines analytics across all versions and displays it with the question content because you uploaded the question content. You can quickly understand what the question is and how students across all versions performed. And you no longer have to manually go back and forth from your question content with the bubble sheet to compare your results. This is your overview tab. And on the left-hand side, you'll see the average of your assessment. By default, the questions will be displayed in the original order, but you can also sort this by the hardest question or the easiest question. Below that is the discriminatory score, which indicates how well a question performed between high-performing students and low-performing students. And you can also then sort this by the most effective question and the least effective question. You can also edit the answer key directly here. So for example, if I want to look at the hardest question here, or if I have a question that I want to edit the answer key for, all I have to do is I can just click on the question here, change my answer key. And so say C is also the correct answer, and I'll do either or. So students who got A or C still get a full point. I'll save changes, and Akindi will automatically regrade everything for you and update your answer key. I mean, your average, your class average. The next here we have is our graphs tabs, which gives you a further breakdown of your results, including additional analytics, a grade distribution. You can also sort this by different versions and sections as well. And then finally here we have our responses tab. And this shows our individual breakdown of student results. If you scrambled your questions and answers, or if you do any scrambling at all, actually, this pop-up will come up to let you know that the what you're looking at right now is going to be the original. So because I, one second, let me go back here. Let me go back to all. Okay. So questions here are in the original order of your the original order of the document that you uploaded. You can then also filter it so that it is in the scrambled version. So this is how students saw the questions if they wrote version B or A, sorry, version A. And this is how students saw the questions if they wrote version B. So by default, it will be on the all versions though. And on the top row here, it will highlight your answer key of the original version. And if you want to edit your answer key, you can also do that here just by clicking edit question marking. And it's the exact same module that we saw earlier where you can choose and update your answer key, and then Akindi will automatically regrade everything for you. So earlier we had a question about adding short answer questions or written responses. So in this part of your workflow, you can now add in your hand marked grades. So say for example, I have 4 short answer questions, each worth 5 marks, or I have one big essay question worth 20 marks. I'm going to enter here the highest possible hand graded mark for this assessment. And I'll click done. And then by default, Akindi will have students listed here alphabetically, and then you can add their hand graded marks in here we're using the speed entry. So using the up down arrow on your keyboard, you can move between students to add in their hand graded marks. You can also search the student by name. So if I just search Emily's name, I'll click enter to go to the tab with the marks, add in Emily's mark, click enter again, and back at the search bar. Click enter, add in their marks. Ooh, too many marks. Back to the search bar. And so that's a way to speed enter your students' marks here. Once you've entered their marks, you can click save. And Akindi would have created a new column for you here, the hand graded mark column, as well as the total column. You can also add hand graded marks directly here as well if you want to double click. And then type in the student's marks to save changes. When you send grades to your gradebook, it is this total mark that is going to be sent. So the assessment will be out of 30 rather than just out of 10 with just the multiple choice. So once everything has been set up, you have all your marks in, you're ready to send grades. But before we do that, I can stop here for any questions.
Perfect. Okay, so there are a number of questions. One, you mentioned being able to correct a student ID on the responses tab. Could you just clarify how to do that?
Yes, so let's go back here. All right, so say that this is actually not Albert's test. I can just double click on the ID column here and just type in, oh, that'd be the same student, type in the student's ID instead. And I'll click enter and I'll save changes. And then now this student has the student now has been duplicated because I changed their ID. But yes, that is how you would manually edit their student ID. And I'm going to change it back to the correct student now. There you go. And all of this is editable too. So if you manually change a student's answer, you can also double click, change it to B or whatever the answer is, and then save changes. And then Akindi will automatically regrade all that for you as well.
Okay, perfect. So a few other questions. How are bonus questions different from regular questions in Akindi?
Yeah, great question. So, say for example, I'm going to make 10 my bonus question here. So, what that does is that it makes this question not go towards the overall mark. So, this assessment will now be out of 9, but the students who got the bonus question correct will have that point.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
And that's
A question about, okay, can you see the grade percentage for each version? Like I'm assuming the average of each version.
Yeah, so we can actually do this. Oh, oh, did I not save? I didn't save my changes. Save changes. Don't forget to save changes. Okay, now we'll go over here. So yes, you can change this on the overview tab. You can change it by version. So this is my scrambled version A, and then this is my version B average, and then this is my overall average.
Perfect. Staying on this overview tab, there was a question about the discriminatory score, the test design score there. So
So
yeah, I'm happy to jump in there. So the discriminatory score, so just under you see like the on the left-hand side, you see the average, and then the below is the discriminatory score. So that measures the correlation between how well a student performed on the test as a whole and whether they answered a specific question correctly, meaning like questions are distinguishing between high performing and low performing students. This is a range, this from -1, meaning like there's an inverse relationship to +1. So typically you want to aim to have like a well-designed test would be somewhere around like the zero point 0.3 um, range. And I'll actually link in the chat an article that goes more into depth around the discriminatory score so that you can dive into that as well.
Akindi will also highlight any outliers for you, certain questions that it's not that it requires additional review.
Perfect. Okay, if I had 10 questions on one topic and 8 questions on another topic, can we scramble within each of those sections?
That's a good question. So, yes. Yes, we can. And then there's also improvements coming. So, if you have the questions as for like one topic in one question group, it will scramble within that question group and then have the other topic in like have each topic in their own question group. So, we'll scramble that way. That being said, there are improvements coming where we'll be able to support chapters and topics. So, those questions will remain together without the need of question groups.
Mhm. Perfect. Okay, now we're getting into some exporting questions. So this will be a perfect segue. Will the
Yes.
results go directly to my grade book?
So Akindi never sends anything to your gradebook without your prompt. So you have to be the one to click on send grades to your gradebook, which I will show you actually right now. But before I do, I'm going to actually switch my screen. So we're back in my Blackboard account. Before I was in another account, so my results didn't look like this. Um, so this was a scrambling that it doesn't always doesn't align with my demo bubble sheets. But here, if we ignore all the red here, when we're ready to send our grades to our gradebook, you'll click the send grades to mine is Blackboard. Yours will say Canvas or D2L or whichever integration you're using. We'll send grades to Blackboard here. Akindi will, if you have a column already created in your gradebook, it will show up here in this drop-down menu. If you don't, you can create a column directly in Akindi. And when you send grades, this column will automatically be created in your gradebook as well. By default, Akindi is going to send out, the grade out of what it currently is. So in this case, it's out of 10, but you can also scale it. So if you want your assessment to be out of 100 or out of 20, Akindi will do all that math for you. It'll also give you a summary to let you know how many grades will be sent and if there's any issues with sending grades. So for example, I have one student here that doesn't match my roster. So it'll let you know that that grade won't be sent. And when you're ready to send your grades, you'll click send, and then those grades will automatically be sent over to your gradebook. If you ever need to resend grades, so for example, you have a meeting with a student and their grades have since changed, you can also select just that one student to send their grades back over to the gradebook, and Akindi will overwrite what exists in the gradebook already. You'll notice here that in the Blackboard column, it now says sent before it says unsent, and now it is all sent over. If you'd like to download any of your results for your own record, under the Actions tab, you have various different types of ways to export your data. So one of the ways is to download a CSV file of all your results, which is basically this page in a CSV file. You can also deliver the students their own report. So a student report essentially is their grades as well as their corrected sheets. So a preview of a student report would look like this. You have the student's name, their ID, the assessment they wrote, their grade, as well as a preview of the raw scan. And on the left here, their correct marks. So it'll show which questions the student got right and student got wrong. You can email these directly to students, so you don't have to set up as many office hours as you need, directly to students through their email or through their course shell, so through Blackboard or through whatever LMS you're using. You can also choose if you want to show the correct answers, so the ABCD, or if you just want it to be check marks and crosses. You set an expiration date so that students have to access this by a certain time or a certain date. And then if you're emailing it, you can also choose to edit and customize your email body. If you're delivering it to Blackboard, students will get an email notifying students, if you select notify students here, that there's a report for them to look at, and they'll have to log into Blackboard to be able to see the report. Versus in an email, it'll just be a link in their email. You can also download all of the students' corrected sheets by the download corrected sheet button here, and this will generate a PDF for you that will contain all of the students' raw scans as well and corrected sheets, or the corrected sheets on the raw scans is what I should say. And that is one PDF that will be saved onto your device. And that is your Akindi assessment. If at any point you need any additional support or you have any questions or you're stuck, on every Akindi page, there is a blue bubble here. You can click this blue bubble to send us our support team a direct question or direct question or comment. It is our in-app chat, which will bring you directly to our support page. You also feel free to reach out to me directly, and I can pop my email into the chat as well. And we're happy to get you unblocked and sorted as you work around Akindi.
Great. One thing that I want to touch on, which was mentioned way at the beginning, is adding collaborators. So could
Oh,
you
yes.
just quickly review how to add a collaborator to a course in Akindi?
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going back to my dashboard here, and I'm going to let that load a bit. So yeah, you can add collaborators to your course. And there's three different types of permissions, very, very similar to what a Google Doc allows you to do as well. So if you'd like to add a collaborator, you'll click the collaborate button here. You'll enter your collaborator's name, and then you can decide what permissions they get. So if they are view only, they can see the assessment. They can, it's very limited what they can do, but it's really just they can see the assessment, they can see the grades. If they edit, they can upload bubble sheets, they can export grades, they can download the results. And if they're admin, essentially they have the same permissions as the owner of the course. So that is something that you can decide what you want to give your TA or your co-teacher. And then you'll click invite. And then Christa will get an email saying you've been invited to a Akindi 101 course. And from there, she'll click a link that will bring her into my course so that she's a collaborator here. When your collaborator gets that email, they actually have an option to launch independently or to launch as a collaborator. You always want them to launch as a collaborator. Otherwise, they'll create a duplicate course and your courses won't be linked.
Yes. Great.
Good. Perfect. So before we wrap up, I wanted to show everybody our future feature release schedule. So this is a living site, living article that Krista updates regularly, and it showcases what features we have worked on and what features are also on their way. So as you can see, matching style questions are coming November. It's we still have some time. It's coming. And at the same time, we build based off our users' feedback. So if there's features that you are noticing that is missing, that is not on the chart here, that you find will find very useful and valuable to your workflow, please reach out to us. We want to hear from you and what you need. Ultimately, we are building this for you. So please let us know what we need to add to our roadmap so that we can meet your needs as well. And we're always open to feedback. We're always open. We're always improving and updating. So yes, your feedback is very valuable to us. Excellent. So we still have a little bit of time, and I thought we'd do something fun for everybody who is still with us. We have some prizes to give out, and we have three questions. So if you're able to, the first person to answer each question will get a prize mailed to them. Old-fashioned snail mail way, a physical prize, not just like a gift card or something, a physical prize. Okay, so everybody ready? Let's have a look at what our first question is. What feature is being released next? So you can send. Oh, you guys are so fast. Awesome. Yes, that's right. Matching questions is being released next. Excellent. Wow, that's okay, Krista. That's you to decide. We're gonna have to look at the milliseconds of which comment came in first.
The one I see first is from Madeline Kennedy.
Awesome,
Um,
Madeline.
so
Great job.
yes, great job,
Have
Madeline. Well, I'll reach out to you.
You have something coming in the mail. Awesome. Okay, don't worry. We have two more questions. Next question. How many test sheets has Akindi processed in 2013? We didn't actually talk about this during the webinar, so that's not kind of fair. But your wildest guess, how many test
Yeah,
sheets has Akindi processed? Millions. You're right, Kathy. You're right. It is millions.
it is in the millions. I'll give you a hint. It's like how many millions is
Yeah,
really
how many
the
millions?
okay,
Okay,
6 million,
5 million, 9 million. Wow,
5,
David, you think so
24.
highly of us.
I know it's close.
Oh, but 20.
20 is very close.
Okay, well, I'll let you know the any last final guesses? 22. Okay, well, everyone's we are at 19 million test sheets since 2013. 19 million
Mhm.
test sheets. Yeah. So I think 20 is the closest we got.
Yes, I think so too. Let me.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank
Great.
you, everyone. Great guesses. But yeah, 20 million. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, our last question. Last question is, where can instructors go to get support when using Akindi? Chat box.
Wow.
Got it. You guys,
Sam
you
was
guys are
on it.
listening. I
That's
used to
great.
when I used to be a classroom teacher. Yes, Erica, that's also me. I will. You should also come to me for for support. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody so much. We will reach out to those who are getting a little gift in the mail, and hopefully it gets to you before Christmas, so that it's like a holiday, winter holiday present from McKinsey, maybe. Well, awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. If you have any questions, need any support, you know where to find us. Email us in chat box. We are here to help. And yes, have a wonderful exam season and a winter break ahead. Thank you, everybody.
And we will be sending the recording. I saw a few
Yes,
questions.
that's
We'll
right.
be sending this recording out after.
Yes, that's right. Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.